Work experience, from what I've had, it's alright, but I find it kind of boring.
Boring.
And
slightly boring.
Sitting around, tidying up, cleaning, and most of the time it wasn't relevant to what you wanted to do.
I was working in estate agents and I wasn't a part of that team. I was just the boy who sat in the back and done their filing and done the writing for them and ringing around. So I didn't feel connected, so I didn't enjoy doing it. So that's why I never followed down that route and I never learned nothing out of it.
right now, I don't think many work experience places take the person or student seriously enough. A lot of people don't really care, so for people to take what we've got to say into consideration is a good thing.
Ask lots of questions. If you don't ask, you won't know, you won't get the best out of the experience.
I can be helpful when it's needed, and I can listen and pay attention to what others are saying.
I think it's really important to gain experience, expose yourself probably to your skills and the things that you're really interested in, and then help you then make decisions about ultimately where you might want to take your career.
And I think that discussion really opened up quite a few doors for them.
I met really nice people who are all different personalities and different backgrounds and who loved what they did.
We've just talked about all the different kind of roles that there are in like the fashion kind of industry. In particular, we've been talking about that green kind of bra and the process of it and how it's got into store. I really know now exactly what the buying industry is like, and not just about the buying industry, the merchandising, the allocators and things like that.
What was interesting was the fact that it's not all flipping burgers in McDonald's. There's a lot of different things that you can do.
I think the work experience works best when people throw themselves into it and they're just excited to be there.
So we are the future, if you think we are the future. We're the ones who are going to be standing here, maybe not us in this room, but our generation is going to be standing there in your position in the next 10 years, in your position.
It doesn't work if they're sitting there waiting to be told. You have to I think you have to have a degree of proactivity and make things happen.
Today we just focused on one thing, which is just basically what direction do you think you're going to go.
It was looking at what we wanted to do as a career and how we're planning to get there, so kind of mapping it out.
There's so many different things that could happen. I'm thinking about doing this, but there are other things that could happen along the way.
It's been really interesting actually, because there's a few things I didn't even know about, and it's actually really interesting. It opened up a few thoughts of doors, like which way I'm going to go in my career, I think.
So the skills that I've learned at the beginning of my career, which stemmed from the work experience, have kept me in really good stead and remain with me today.
What surprised me the most was how the successful seniors within the company had shaped their careers in quite unorthodox ways, which I thought was great.
I think as far as what young people today are concerned, there's a lot of focus on the education, the qualifications. Of course, they're really important, but qualifications get you through the door. They get you through. If you've got a graduate and you're a 2-1, that qualification will probably get you an interview. But your work experience and the things that you've done around your qualification are the things that will make you stand out and be different.
The best part actually is that I felt so part of the team. They've even said that to me, and they're like, "Oh, we feel like you're part of the team."
I haven't heard of any concepts like what I've been to today, where young people are given a perfect snapshot of what a private sector company is like. And yeah, so special, unique perhaps.
Interesting, insightful, fun.
It's involving, it's challenging, it's enjoyable, it's hard work, it's motivating though, you've got to be committed.
It opened my mind.
You don't really need work experience. What you need is to be inspired by the notion of work. So I think it's about trying to understand what those career options might be and how the things that you love doing, the things you're passionate about and you feel you're good at, can help you really have a long and interesting life at work.